Goldman Sachs Group Inc. lowered its position in shares of the Trade Desk Incorporated, NASDAQ TTD, by 37.5% in the second quarter, according to the company in its most recent Form 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The institutional investor owned 66,145 shares of the technology company stock, after selling 39,712 shares during the period. Goldman Sachs Group Inc. owned 0.17% of the trade desk worth $3,315,000 as of its most recent SEC filing. A number of other large investors have also recently modified their holdings of TTD. Nationwide Fund Advisors raised its holdings in the trade desk by 181.5% during the first quarter. Nationwide Fund Advisors now owns 2,829 shares of the technology company's stock valued at $105,000 after buying an additional 1,824 shares during the last quarter. Advisor Group Inc. raised its holdings in the trade desk by 9,856.5% in the second quarter. Advisor Group Inc. now owns 2,290 shares of the technology company's stock worth $115,000 after purchasing an additional 2,267 shares in the last quarter. BNP Paribas Arbitrage SA raised its holdings in the trade desk by 665.2% in the second quarter. BNP Paribas Arbitrage SA now owns 2,334 shares of the technology company's stock worth $117,000 after purchasing an additional 2,029 shares in the last quarter. American International Group Inc. bought a new position in the trade desk in the first quarter worth $126,000. Finally, Legal & General Group Plc grew its position in shares of the trade desk by 75.4% in the second quarter. Legal & General Group Plc now owns 3,872 shares of the technology company's stock worth $195,000 after buying an additional 1,664 shares during the period. 62.48% of the stock is owned by institutional investors. In other news, CFO Paul Ross sold 10,000 shares of the company's stock in a transaction that occurred on Monday, August 14. The stock was sold at an average price of $54.16 for a total transaction of $541,600. Following the completion of the transaction, the chief financial officer now directly owns 47,819 shares of the company's stock, valued at approximately $2,589,877.04. The sale was disclosed in a filing with the SEC, which is available at this link. Also, CEO Jeffrey Terry Green sold 9,000 shares of the stock in a transaction on Wednesday, November 1. The shares were sold at an average price of $66.26 for a total value of $596,340. Following the completion of the transaction, the chief executive officer now directly owns 99,400 shares of the company's stock, valued at $6,586,244. The disclosure for this sale can be found here. In the last quarter, insiders sold 240,894 shares of company stock worth $13,764,597. 26.87% of the stock is owned by insiders. Shares of the Trade Desk Incorporated, NASDAQ TTD, opened at $64.62 on Monday. The company has a market capitalization of $2,635.20, a price-to-earnings ratio of 61.54, and a beta of 7.32. The company has a quick ratio of 1.65, a current ratio of 1.65, and a debt-to-equity ratio of 0.14. The Trade Desk, NASDAQ TTD, last issued its quarterly earnings results on Thursday, August 10. The technology company reported 44 cents earnings per share for the quarter, topping the Zacks consensus estimate of 15 cents by 29 cents. The business had revenue of $72.80 million for the quarter, compared to analyst estimates of $68.02 million. The trade desk had a return on equity of 26.34% and a net margin of 13.92%. The business's revenue was up 54.2% compared to the same quarter last year. Analysts forecast that the Trade Desk Incorporated will post 1.16 earnings per share for the current fiscal year. TTD has been the topic of a number of recent analyst reports. Vetra downgraded shares of the trade desk from a strong buy rating to a buy rating and set a $71.92 price target on the stock. In a report on Tuesday, October 31, Zacks Investment Research upgraded shares of the trade desk from a hold rating to a buy rating and set a $74 price objective on the stock in a research note on Tuesday, October 17. Macquarie began coverage on shares of the trade desk in a research report on Thursday, October 12. They set an outperform rating and a $78 price objective on the stock. Cantor Fitzgerald reissued a buy rating and issued a $67 target price, up from $62, on shares of the trade desk in a report on Thursday, October 5. Finally, Needham & Company LLC reissued a buy rating and issued a $66 target price, up from $62, on shares of the trade desk in a report on Thursday, October 5. One research analyst has rated the stock with a hold rating and 11 have issued a buy rating to the company. The stock has a consensus rating of buy and an average target price of $66.63. The Trade Desk profile. The Trade Desk Incorporated is a technology company. The company provides a self-service platform that enables clients to purchase and manage digital advertising campaigns across various advertising formats, including display, video and social, and on a range of devices, including computers, mobile devices and connected television.